But man, you gonna dub me, but you gonna dub me. No. I need to get on the polar than by the jet. Firing all
Hey, bought up, you wanna join, man?
bro, I just got past the little loan. Just hold up.
Your boyfriend's got a cauliflower and I'm a so sue me. Who you
Well, I got a new
Stacking the rubies. If life was a movie, then you could just call me the Goonies. You're not relevant, trolling on the internet. Your parents' basement, yeah, big net. Coming with the beat that's gonna break your neck.
Oh, I ain't know it started.
Thanks, man. I didn't even know, man. I can play it.
Oh, he was almost down.
Niggas a cowboy.
Yeah. God damn, I ain't know that first started.
You gotta put the feet
Seahawks versus Cowboy. He shouldn't lose with the Cowboys. Cowboys got him. Cowboys flying here. Ezekiel Elliott, you can't even tackle him.
I think somebody in there playing with the Cowboys.
Did they have Ezekiel Elliott? You ain't even played since Ezekiel Elliott got fired.
I had the Cardinals.
They didn't have Ezekiel Elliott.
They had the Cowboys. Look at me camping like a little kid. That's one reason why you not want to get on. I know they're gonna be camping. Oh, dude. Not too small to camping like they do. Oh, I never. No, it ain't even that. It's the head. There it is. I'm like way too bad, bro. I'm getting bad, man.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Seahawks going up against the Cowboys. And with that, we're off to Big D in AT&T Stadium, where we'll say hello to our broadcasting team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we find ourselves right in the center of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex in Arlington and AT&T Stadium. Tonight, we've got a good
Hey, let me do my shit real quick.
I'm staying back this time, bro. I'm not about to do that.
But they had Richard Sherman on the bench, but they tried to play me. What type of stuff?
What you got? Assassin on? Yeah, I'm lagging way too bad, but I gotta back out. That's the problem right there, bro. Look, they Maybe a lot of people will get mad, bro. Like, hell, man. Oh, no, bro. Look at you, head. Like, y'all don't even be seeing people come by, man. I don't even know how they be going by, yo. I just be minding my own business.
NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh my God, that's
on the pickup there, and it'll be second
That was
down.
my fault.
Okay, starting lineup time offensively, Charles, for the Dallas Cowboys.
And how about them at number 4 in the 2016 draft? Big needs on the defensive line, and they go with the running game.
Go star power.
They went star power, but Ezekiel Elliott, in a lot of ways, was exactly the right decision. When they had winning success in 2014, they did it running the football. Elliott can do that for them again.
Now Prescott. Bryant with a catch right side. 2 touchdowns for Dez in the win over the Ravens, 80 yards. Really continuing to use his size to kind of bully the Ravens secondary.
And I think that his head coach, Jason Garrett, helped formulate a terrific game plan because he knew that Dez's size, as you noted, was going to be a problem for the Baltimore Ravens defenders. Size, catch radius, determination to come down with the football. Dez Bryant has all of that, and he is a difficult matchup on any given game.
And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
This is crazy, man. This is long as shit, bro.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Little motion now from the tight end. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And left side here, it's Graham. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. In the red zone this time.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
The starters for the Seahawks of Seattle on the offensive side. Charles, they could use a big game from Thomas Rawls.
And they really loved what they got out of him last year because an undrafted player is not supposed to give you nearly 6 yards of carry in production. And that's
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability. That's that result.
Wilson.
What? That's,
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted, out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover it. I don't care.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Will Tukuafu taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Stephen Hauschka for the point after. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded about a yard deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So the offensive 11 for the Cowboys coming back onto the field, and what a year it's been. Now, remember, they lost their opener to the Giants. Since then, 9 straight wins. First time ever a Cowboys team has won 9 in a row. And this is a group, a franchise that has 5 Super Bowl titles.
I'm absolutely in shock. Are you serious? This is the first time they've ever won 9 in a row? All the success the Cowboys franchise has had? That's amazing to me, but I'll tell you this team has strung together a terrific streak, not just by doing it on offense, but the defense, which is expected to really have a tough time, has played really well this season.
Here's Prescott, flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit him.
Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back
Man,
deep
that
over
ball
the middle.
get
Cole Beasley, the intended target. And 4th down coming up.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They're going to look to throw. Complete to Jason Witten. And he's brought down after a good game. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They start on the ground with Rawls. Bulldozes past him. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Rawls got a big ovation from the Seattle crowd. First game since week 2 for him when he played against Philadelphia, 57 yards on the ground.
Well, you remember we did last season, filling in and becoming the #1 running back before breaking an ankle later in the year at Baltimore. And so they couldn't wait to have him back full-time because Christian Michael no longer with the team. C.J. Prosise, who was expected to fill that role as well, he got hurt in this past game. So they need every bit of Rawls going forward.
And now he's free.
Goodbye.
Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Oh, I remember this now. It's the mission where I got stuck in the wall.
The play clock's running
And
down. And it's no good. This is the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
I would try to hold it to the play clock, but I already knew I was going to miss.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths. He keeps him out where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
15 yards there on the scramble and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
That shit was strange.
To get it to Jermaine Kearse, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And a look at the defense for the Cowboys.
Justin Durant doesn't get mentioned very often in conversation, but at the end of every game, he's made a lot of tackles.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now it's Wilson.
Bro, they ain't even let me throw the ball.
Let's get it.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
The man was strapped. He couldn't get nobody open.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson.
Hey, bro, get the fuck.
Oh, they let me catch.
Hey, some wild shit just happened, y'all. They just about to work for this nigga.
It's going went all the way up.
They tipped the ball forward, and this nigga still running to
Following the
the
interception, we'll see what they can put together on
my
this
man
drive.
stopped
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about.
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Shift together here from the D-line. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up in defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Let me see, what's this? I got a pack that's lower than whatever. Let me see. What's this?
Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here.
I don't think so.
It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt.
Oh, man.
Okay, kick it, then it's over.
This score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise if this would come up short.
Give them 11 on the gain there, and it'll give the Seahawks a first down.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think of one. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
Because your leg got cut off, bro. Where you gonna put a pain? In your exactly, bro. How you gonna put a pain in your leg if your leg is gone, bro? I've been thinking about this shit all day.
Now Wilson on second down. He hits Jermaine Curse. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 11 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew
that shit was
that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
I got this. This could be cut down right here.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Defense showing blitz. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And he's brought
Let's get it. That pressure, bro. Sweet. Ball up, he freezing, y'all.
Now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Can't do shit.
Got to be a little bit frustrated about the last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Williams, a man in motion right. They go to Elliott again. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cliff Averill in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Here's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. He's got it, and the lead moves to 15-6. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
That is incomplete.
Let's take a quick second here and talk about some of these young coaches. These rookie coaches are having quite an impact here in the NFL, and I'm going to start with Doug Peterson with the Philadelphia Eagles. I think he's getting off to a nice start. They're 500. Remember, they got out of the gate at 3-0.
Yeah, Adam Gase at 6-4 for the Dolphins as well.
On a 5-game run, in fact. And Dirk Cutter, I know 5-5. People are going to get excited about that. But they're playing well in the NFC South, and they're keeping themselves in contention with Atlanta.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, what the fuck?
Looking man, it's incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. And on 2nd and 10 now. They'll come out in the pistol. Halfback sent in motion. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right.
Too small. Come on, Dan.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Atama Rubin able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. So the Cowboys will punt it on 4th down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, the all-pro returner from 2015, Tyler Lockett. It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch.
Well, I didn't even know you was that close.
You got there. 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense. And they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Look at that defense.
On 2nd down, Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. It's 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, Wilson. He can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. Look, that would have been the 2nd interception in the 1st half.
And the back goes into motion. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Get the fuck out of here,
12 seconds left. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
Now Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to go up top again.
Oh, let's get it. Oh, you little boy.
They ain't even Dez Bryant, bro.
Don't matter.
They ain't Dez Bryant. He's
still just little boy.
He little boy him.
And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game.
You still down. Shut up.
And they will line up now for the 2-point try. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, but he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, they pulled me at 30,
he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. On second down, here's Wilson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. From the gun on third down, Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Right, that's over in his hand, bro.
Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. Are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
He's going to try and go deep again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punching in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, you gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
I don't want to keep doing that.
Time running out here on the play clock. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. Going right side.
He's a guy so lucky, bro.
A solid gain of 15 yards and the stick smooth.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
What's that building, ain't it, bro?
Here, going with some tempo.
I know that.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a good game. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. You got away with it there and in a big way.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front.
Hammering for the goal line.
Give me that. Stop.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And out now come the Seahawks. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And now Wilson unhappy with something he saw there. As he's going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I know you're going to send everybody.
I'm gonna drop this mag in.
And tough starting field position here. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. The give to the fullback on the dive. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. Now Wilson back into his end zone. He's going to float this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tyler Lockett, 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 98 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And that makes it a 9-point game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Again, it's Elliott. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player. A nickel look by Seattle on 3rd down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Now Prescott surveying the field. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. He'll look to throw. Escaping the play. He's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield strike. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Oh, it's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson taking it in. And the interception by the Seahawks leads to a touchdown. On the ground, rolls. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken very short. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he's got his man on the out route. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Here's Prescott. He's going to fire one. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Bryce Butler, 51 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the #1 thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's caught on the left side by Kurz. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is when the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
On second down, here's Wilson.
Oh.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's picked off. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. And now here come the Cowboys. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Second down following the incompletion.
While an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play, for the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. The former Longhorn back home, Earl Thomas. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I mean, you're exactly right. It takes a fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And the D looking like they may blitz. On first and 10, it's Wilson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Rush coming in.
Oh, my God. He opened every time.
And he got for his second sack now here tonight.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Here's John Ryan now. As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
He's going lagging. I couldn't even kick it.
Fielded at the 43.
No, they just cheated for this ball. They just cheated. You got the punter gonna flip that beside you.
And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion and tying up the game.
Yeah, kick off. I mean, not kick off, punt return. But they wouldn't even, they didn't even help.
All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. Play clock winding down. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And he will get into the end zone for 2 in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now Wilson on 2nd down.
Don't go on affirmation. Every time you go on affirmation, you bless you, bro. So stay in shot.
Well, when defensive coordinators game plan to put pressure on a quarterback, they often want to use blindside rushes, and that's exactly what they did there. The cornerback gets to it and drops it.
Tie game here. Time starting to run down. The defense really needs to try and keep this game tied, see if they can get the ball back for the offense. And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. 3rd and long. It's Wilson.
No.
And that is
bruh. That shit is dead, bruh.
Was the target there. Now 4th down.
Let's get some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Ooh, I thought I ran into the kicker. Stopped him just in time.
This is taken at the 15. Give him 11 yards that time on the return.
I marched down
and
the
the
field
offense was intent. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And the offense can string something together, but they'll need to do it quickly here to try to get points on the board and win this game. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So a big sack on 2nd down. Now let's see what the offense has in store for 3rd. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Prescott. Caught left side, Williams. Give him 10 yards on the pickup. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage. His athleticism wins.
You ain't gonna get a touchdown.
Wow.
You gonna have to make
that one
this
took some guts. If this doesn't work, you're handing him incredible field position. But this head coach is undaunted, and he makes the call to go for it. And I'll be darned if they don't get the first down.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Here's Prescott, flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He couldn't
Why the fuck
quite
you do that,
hold it.
Brian? You could have scored, bro. 2 hands, man.
Incomplete.
But they went for the big play
Bro,
there.
try one hand,
drop
sure.
could really hurt their momentum.
Try to do y'all dirty ball up in the air.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And some room to roam now. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Lucky Whitehead, his intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's sent.
Man, I threw it too fucking low, man.
Great lead, and it's picked off.
Oh, he gone.
What the fuck type shit is that?
He gone.
It's a touchdown.
Big
short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers.
Buddy, man, what happened?
They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide.
How about the anticipation on the play, reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's
what? Oh, my. Wow.
Everything here. We're going to
Yeah, it did.
2 more to use.
That comeback drive.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Already in the red zone off 1 play.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being
What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck did he just run?
This game.
It's picked off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Another run, but this time it's Rawls. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On 3rd down, pro size. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
A lot of scoring.
You
There's
gonna
no
dub me
doubt
funny.
about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to
Good
come
game,
by.
bro.
They were,
Can't
but
beat
it was fun, wasn't it? Because both
Can't beat
teams finding ways to click.
Blame me when I'm
And you
sober.
know people who love this game.
Yeah.
They also love
Yeah,
this
it's Ryan,
game
but
to
yeah.
14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
Jeremiah, get back on 2K, bro.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from AT&T Stadium.
Play me them off there early.
Turn up. I'm breaking in. I'm at the pearly gates, but they won't let it.
Damn, bro, you the fuck you fucking your controller? Man, I hit buttons, man. Fuck. Like you hitting the shit out them buttons. Oh shit.